Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again, it is your boy Sniper Jones, and we are back with another video for your head top. Today I will be talking about the Jordan 1 UNC patent leather. This sneaker was set to release last week, but for some odd reason they decided to push it back. Now Jordan brand has been pushing back sneakers for the last 2 weeks. They also decided to push back this pair as well, the Jordan 1 Turbo Green. Now this Jordan 1 Turbo Green was not set to push back on all stores, just a few. If you have not seen either the pickup video or the on-foot review I did for the Turbo Green, I tell you guys to check that out. That was pretty dope. But this Jordan UNC patent 1 is rumors that all the pairs wasn't in. So Foot Action did decide to let their pairs go, but Foot Locker and I believe another store, if I'm not mistaken, decided to hold these off just a little bit longer. And like I said, the reason I'm hearing is because they did not get all of their pairs. So for you guys who's waiting on to see if you hit it, you don't really have too long to wait because they should be out by this week. I doubt they push it back again. Before we get into the video, man, I would like to thank all of my new subs, man, for rocking with your boy Sniper Jones over here at my channel. But if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are grinding, trying to hit 100,000 of them things. Yes, you heard it right. We not close yet, but I'm telling y'all, with y'all participation, with y'all participation, we can definitely hit that milestone. So hit the subscribe button if you're new, hit the notification bell as well so you know when I'm dropping these bangers for your head top, man. Also follow me on IG and Twitter. Both of those will be linked down below in the description of the video, and as well, it's running through your screen right now, man. I post some dope pics on the gram, and I also do giveaways on my story you don't want to miss, so make sure you check that out when you get a chance. But like I said, man, today's video is on the Jordan 1 patent leather. Let me know if you guys were lucky enough to either hit on Sneakers app or were you lucky enough to actually hit at Foot Action, because like I told you, Foot Locker got pushed back, so it's a few people waiting on them L's and a few people waiting on them W's. Which one were you? Let me know, man. I'm kind of curious to see who got these and who don't. But without further ado, let's get into this Jordan 1. As y'all can see, man, this box is a lot smaller than my normal box. The reason being is because of the obvious reasons, man. Jordan brand decided to make this a woman's sneaker exclusive. Now, there were rumors that they were going to have a male pair and a woman's pair. Obviously, as y'all know by now, there is no two pairs, it's just strictly woman sizes. The dope part about this sneaker, which I'm sure all of you guys know, is it goes up to a woman 14, which is, I believe, a 12.5 in men. Now, the bad part about that is I wear 12, so I would need the 14. The 14 in women is going for like $900 or more than $900 on StockX, bro. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If I don't hit for these on Foot Locker, bro, I am not. I repeat, I am not paying $900 for these. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys think this might be the Jordan 1 of the year, but in my honest opinion, it is not nowhere near worth $900 to me. So with that being said, man, if I don't hit, I don't hit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take that L. Either way it go, I had to bring this pair to you guys to review, because even if I don't have it or even if I don't got it, don't mean I can't bring it to the channel and just show you guys up close before you may be able to buy your pair. Now this sneaker was brought to me by I'm So ATL. If you guys don't know who she is, she gets a lot of pairs, so anytime you need something, you can hit her up. I will drop her IG in the description. You can always hit her, man, for just about any release she basically gets. She gets it, man. I'm telling you, everything from the exclusive things to the general release pairs. If you need it, she got it. Hit her up. She will be listed down below in the description of the video. Let's see what these looking like, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I really want to see if these worth 900 because I have not popped the top off these joints yet. I'm gonna peel this back with y'all because I wanted to do it together. You know what I'm saying? Now this is an 8.5 in women's. I'm not sure what that is in men's, but it's a smaller size. But I still want to see what we got going on. And bow, here we got it. Here we go, man. Here we go. This is the Jordan 1 patent leather UNC 1. Now, y'all know I'm gonna be honest with it, bro. So let's get into it. Alright, man, your boy Sniper Jones. I ain't gonna hold you. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. Y'all can look at it. You can see that patent leather popping and it look good. I ain't gonna lie, it do look good. But at the end of the day, this is not worth 900 of them things in a women's 14. To be completely honest, right? I hate to compare and contrast, but hey, it's sneakers. We gonna do what we do. That's on dog. To be completely honest, I would rather have these right here, man. The gold toe, aka the New Orleans Saints, call it what you want. These are fire. No doubt about it. They're very dope, and I guess you could say they're more exclusive just because of the fact they're a women's only shoe. But even though this one is not the top 3 gold toe, this is just a more fire colorway to me. You can rock it more, and I just like this better. Now, what I want y'all to do is let me know if I'm tripping or not. How about your boy Jones? Let's be honest. Would you rather rock this UNC 1 or the actual gold toe? Now, we're gonna take out resale price. We're gonna take out you know, how much money you can make off if you sell it. The only thing you can do is wear the sneaker. Now, they both pretty dope. They both have the patent leather. And you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it's the same shoe, just different colorway. So let me know in the comment section. Please be active. I need y'all to be active on this one. Which sneaker would you rock? Now, one thing I can say about this is very, very dope. I actually thought this blue was like a black. Now I see it's like a very, very dark blue on the sneaker, and that's kind of dope to me. I thought this was black for whatever reason I did. This is also my first time seeing this in hand, so I'm still actually very surprised because it's real clean. Now, I believe it was SneakerCon Houston. Me and Unbreakable seen somebody wear these like 2 months ago, and on foot, they look great. I have nothing bad to say about the shoe. I'm not saying it's trash. It is very dope. 160, you can't beat it. I just don't think it's worth the 900 price I'm telling y'all about. Patent leather Jordan 1s are starting to grow on me. I remember when I first seen pictures of the actual patent leather gold toe, I didn't really like it too much. And even if you go back and watch my review I did on the gold toe, I wouldn't say I was bashing it, but I just wasn't for it like I am now. Now, I'm all for that gold toe. It looks actually very, very dope. This pair, maybe it'll grow on me a little bit later on like the gold toe did, but I mean, it's just another dope Jordan 1. If you think about the exclusivity of it, then you might want it a little bit more, but people like me, I like, if I don't hit, I won't stress it. I won't be on StockX. I won't be hitting up people asking, yo, do you still have them? It'll just be an L, and I'll just keep it moving. Now, I did a video a while back, not too long ago, but it's long ago enough to bring back up. I was asking you guys, do you think the Jordan 1 is getting played out, and do you think they're pushing too many colorways? Now, a lot of people in the comments was like, you tripping. A lot of people said I had great points, but in my opinion, man, there has been a lot of Jordan 1s. Even though Jordan 1s like this aren't really killing the colorway because it's a dope sneaker, they are making up a lot of colorways for the same silhouette, and it can definitely bring down the value in my opinion. I don't think that the value will ever be down for the Jordan 1 because you have to believe, or you have to think, the retail price for a Jordan 1 is only $160, which means there will always be resale for a Jordan 1, period. Any retro Jordan 1, you can always get more than your money back because it's only $160. Every other Jordan is price pointed at either $190 or $220, which means even if you sell it for original price point like $190 or $220, you still get more than what you paid for the shoe. In my opinion, I think sooner or later Jordan is actually going to go up on the retail price of the Jordan 1 just because they're super affordable, and I think they actually see people out here selling it for $300 to $400. You gotta understand, man, Jordan brand is just like us. They use social media actually even more than that just to promote. So if they seeing people on StockX sell the same Jordan 1 they sell for $160, for $285 and $300, you don't think they'll go up an extra 15 bucks on the price or extra 20 bucks? My opinion is, I don't know when, I can't put a date on it. I just would not be surprised if Jordan brand actually made the Jordan 1 180, 185, something like that. I hope it doesn't happen just like you, but I'm just telling y'all, like, if it happens, hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I said it first. But anyways, man, to the overall breakdown of the sneaker, it doesn't really have too much going on, but we can talk about it. Starting at the bottom is your regular Jordan 1 sole. This is the regular Jordan 1 sole you see just about on every Jordan 1. And what they did different about this one in the turbo green was the turbo green had a gray sole, which had really nothing to do with the sneaker besides like the back part of it. Usually Jordan brand chooses the sole of the sneaker to be like the dominant color on the upper, which they did choose to continue on this UNC 1. Midsole is your regular white midsole you would get on just about all of them, which honestly, Jordan brand kind of been switching that up lately because usually you get that sail midsole, which is like a darker off-white. And I kind of like that because they don't age as fast and they don't look as beat up as fast. This one is just like a pure white, so you know what I'm saying? It doesn't still have that effect, but it still look good on the sneaker. Now to the part we all love, man, this patent leather upper. You get this dark navy type blue around the toe box and it pops. Look at how they popping off my lights. It's crazy. You get that nice Charlotte UNC blue on the toe box, your white patent leather on the side panel. And of course you see that dark Nike swoosh going around the side panel as well. Flipping around to the baby blue on the back end and on the heel of the sneaker. Wrapping back around to the other side of the shoe, which you see the dark blue Nike check and you see the dark blue side of the toe box. And of course they got the iconic Jordan wing on the side. You can barely see it because that patent leather is crazy. Now your tongue is that dark navy, the same as the toe box in the upper. Back heel of the shoe is that dark navy, and you see the Nike Air on the tongue. You see that? So it's the regular Nike Air on the tongue. And that's just about it, man. It's 3 colorways basically. You get the dark navy blue, the white, and of course you get the UNC blue. And it's a dope touch if you ask me. I do think that it's a good pair to have, but for a reasonable price. price. I'm not paying $900. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. So obviously you guys know that I cannot do it on foot. Obviously, like, I don't wear it. A woman's 8.5. Like, my big toe probably can't fit in here. But what I will do is show y'all some dope B-roll at the end of the video, just so y'all can see some up close and personal, you know, some more cinematic looks of the shoe. You know I gotta get y'all right as always, man. So thank you for tuning in to another video. It's your boy Sniper Jones. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Also hit the notification bell because we got bangers dropping every single day for your head top. Last but not least, guys, follow me on IG and Twitter. That will be linked down below in the description. And man, look, hey, I appreciate all the new love, all the new subs, man. Just know if you're on this channel, we banging out, we rocking out every single day, new content. You know we coming. So until next time, it is your boy Sniper Jones. You know I can't leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.